I'm having the gingerbread tea this morning. I haven't tried this one yet. It definitely smells gingerbready when you open it, and like the other one, it's gorgeous mix inside. Got really big bits in it. Looking forward to trying it. I dropped just over a teaspoon of the tea. I want to say tea leaves, but it's more than just tea leaves with all those bits in it. But I dropped a teaspoon into there. And now I'm going to leave it to steep for 5 minutes. As soon as the water hits it, you can really smell the orange. It smells good. We're just having some leftover pizza for lunch, and I'm just doing some editing of the Supper Club vlog, which is going to be a 3-part series that hopefully is going to go up starting on Christmas Eve and cover everything that we've done about a Supper Club.
Now I'm just making some bread rolls for my lunch for the next week or two. Just with some flour, yeast, salt, and pumpkin seeds just for a bit of flavour. I'm just going to lightly crush them in the pestle and mortar and add them to the dough. Here are the bread rolls all finished and just cooling down on a wire rack. Should be quite delicious.
They look delicious.
Yes, they do, Laura.
You don't really sound like that when you speak.
Oh, sorry.
I know what you mean. I think I have a weird voice too.
Now I'm going to make some hash browns for tea. Have with some pork chops. And maybe some veg or something. I haven't thought that far ahead.
And we're having a drink.
And we're having a drink!
Woohoo! Christmas sherry!
Whoa!
So Trevor's poured himself his sherry in this glass, which we brought back from, we went to a beer festival in Osaka in 2008. And these are like the special beer festival glasses. They're quite small, and now they're being used for sherry. I'm actually not having a sherry because that's an old lady's drink. I'm having a vodka and coke.
So I've been having quite a lazy day today. I've finally finished my recipe box, but actually I've got so many recipes in there now, I really need to stick them onto some cardboard or something because I don't know that there's that much order in that box now. It's just a load of clippings floating around in it. So that's not great.
The other thing I've done is wrap all my Christmas presents. I haven't actually switched the Christmas tree lights on yet. I just wanted to show you this paper, it's gorgeous. I got it from Marks and Spencer's. This one is for my niece, and I've taken the battery pack out of it. So when she picks it up, it'll start making noises. I thought that was quite fun. And for this present that I've wrapped up for my mom, I've gone for kind of like a rusticy brown paper thing. I've done similar to I did on the mulled wine pouches, and I put one of the oranges on there. This one got like a bit burnt, it was a bit too brown to use for the actual mulled wine pouches. So we put it on there with a cinnamon stick, and these little bits of ribbon that I've tied to the string actually came from around some crackers. So it's a very recycled pack, that one.
What's the peeler?
Oh, I took the peeler to the supper club. So just realised that the peeler isn't here because I took it to the supper club and it got packed up with Mum's stuff. And she said actually she was going to give it to Lucy to give back to me. We're not seeing Lucy till Christmas Eve, so we'll have no peeler until then. And Trevor also tells me that he's gonna, this is my Mickey Mouse towel, tea towel, I haven't even used it yet, and he's gonna need to drain the potatoes through it after they've been grated. but it'll go in the washing machine. I think Trevor already showed you these bread rolls that he's made today for his sandwich. Well, he also did a roast ham. He's been in the kitchen all afternoon. Been very... Right, so Trevor's just grated the potatoes. How many potatoes is it?
4 potatoes and 1 onion.
And there's a lot of moisture in the potatoes, and you wring it out in a tea towel to get as much out as you can, because you're going to fry it and you don't want all that liquid in when you fry it. This is the potato. It's kind of like mashed potato-y. Wow. Going into a bowl. It was a red onion, that's what the bits of red are that are in it.
Yes. We don't have any white onions at the moment, so.
Oh, it's fine. So these are pork chops that came in the big box of pork that I got. We're going to have them for tea. Trevor's just holding them there. Sorry, I'm taking so long. They're not very even. Like, one's really thin and one's really thick. So they're not going to cook evenly. And it's going to be a bit of a pain for tea. Thank you for your assistance.
I'll put the big one on.
So it's probably crazy that I haven't already done the Christmas shopping, but I haven't. We've got all the presents and everything, we just haven't got the food stuff, and I'm going to do it tomorrow, so I'm just writing my shopping list now. So first of all, I broke it down day by day for what we were having. So on Christmas Eve, Trevor and I are both working, so we're actually going to my sister's house. We're just going to have some like nibbles in the evening, but I'm going to make a trifle to take, so I need to get the ingredients. I need to start putting that together tomorrow because of the layers that are in it. They take a while to set each layer. Then on Christmas Day, we're going to have salmon, bellinis and Bucks Fizz for breakfast. Then we're going to go out for a Christmas walk, and we're going to take with us some hot chocolate. And then we're going to have Christmas dinner at my mum's on Boxing Day. So for Christmas Day, we're going to go for beef Wellington, and Trevor's making a Yule log. And then probably we won't be hungry in the evening, but if we are, we will have bacon butties, and I've got the bacon in the freezer already. And then on Boxing Day, that's the big feast meal at Mum's, and Trevor's going to make the apricot Corone again that he made when we were doing the Great British Bake Off, because it was amazing and the marzipan makes it so Christmassy. So now I've written down all of the food that we're going to be eating. I just have to check it against what we've already got in and make a shopping list to make sure I don't forget anything. The pork chops are on the griddle. The big fat one has been on for quite a bit longer, so it's going to take a lot longer to cook. And Trevor has just put the rosti on. Are they like seasoned? What do you season them with?
Bit of salt and pepper. I think the onion is supposed to do a lot of the work of flavouring it.
They look good. They've held together well. They've got an egg to bind them, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
They look good. I'm excited to taste those.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And as I said, I have sorted out all my recipes in my recipe box. And this was one of the magazines that I had in my big pile that I had to go through. And I've really enjoyed this magazine. It's the Food and the reason that I've really enjoyed this magazine is because they do like a whole page is just a photograph. And the pictures are gorgeous, the colours in them. And I'm really interested in like, wow, what camera angle, what lighting, what lens did they use to get that? And then right at the back of the magazine, they have the recipes. Quite small, but you just get really nice pictures. So yeah, there are some ads in it too, but it's a really good magazine for pictures, and I find that's been quite inspiring, so I'm going to hold on to this one. I've also got this Great British Food magazine. I think you can hear the frying in the background because we've got an open plan like kitchen front room, so you can hear all the cooking going on. It's all sizzling away behind me. But this is the other magazine I've really liked, the Great British Food. And again, the pictures are like full page pictures, which I really, really like. And I think this one's a bit more Christmassy and I haven't really read it completely, so I'm going to have another look back. And this was the third one I kept, the local food guide. I mean, out of a stack of, well, a year's worth of magazines, these are the only 3 that I've decided to keep. And this is the local food guide, and it's for the heart of England, so well, it's not just the West Midlands, it's like central England. But most of the producers and places mentioned in this are local to me, so that's really interesting. And on the back pages, it's just a list of producers, and I've circled all of the ones that are local that I want to go and check out over the next year. So these are the rusties or hash browns. They're basically the same thing. I think maybe hash browns are deep fried. I don't know. But yeah, the colour on them is great. They look really tasty. And we're going to have those with our chops, which are still going. I'm nearly ready to eat now though, and it smells amazing in here and I'm really hungry. So the chops and hash browns or rusties or whatever we're deciding we're going to call them are ready. We're going to eat these and watch some Dexter, because that's what we normally do in the evening. We watch Dexter, and I may have another vodka. That's allowed, you know.
It's unlike you.
What are you trying to imply?
But you like vodka.
So Trevor's just assembling the mince pie.
I've just chopped up the ham into slices and I'll be assembling the sandwiches in a few minutes. But I'm just going to pop the mince pies out onto the cooling rack because they've just finished. And here are the mince pies popped out. Should be nice and tasty. Marzipan stars on the top. I've got all the bread rolls ready for filling, and I've got 4 different sauces on them. I've got sweet onion, sweet chili and jalapeno, mustard and ketchup, and brown sauce. So I'm going to put the ham on that and then some cheese on the top. I'll probably microwave them at work and that'll make the cheese all nice and melty. It'll be quite good, nice to eat.